Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab, doing what I do for you. I came up with a concept, you know how I do. So this is gonna be a little. Let's see how we figure this thing out. What you think about going from street gangster to spiritual gangster? Oh, I'm still gangster. I just work for the Lord now. Let's see how that work out for you. Good concept. Let's see if I can make it make sense. Let's go. Rightism. 25 Rule to Live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You win when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my eye, be true. I'm sitting looking back on my days. I'm sitting back, dude. Used to work for the other guy. Back in the day, I was a gangster on the streets. Now I'm a spiritual gangster. I don't carry a gun. I carry the truth and the Lord with me. And they say in the Bible, as I walk through the valley of evil, I shall fear no evil. Because that's how I feel right now because I had to put the gun down and do something a little different. Let's talk about it. I'm having some fun right now. If you're having fun with me, tune in. I got you. Now, back in my gangster days, my gun was my best friend. Didn't go nowhere without it. At a certain point, I wasn't going nowhere without my gun. Okay? When you have that gun, you feel unstoppable. Okay? I'm good with these. I'm defend myself. When you got that gun, you swell up a little bit, and that's a mindset. And I understand it. Been there, done that, did it for years. Okay, but I didn't. When I had that gun, I'm not backing down. You can tell if a guy got something or not. Why? Problem here? What's up? What's up? Yeah, yeah. Every time I see that, I laugh at myself. Yeah, I was that. That was me. Okay, I got pocket for the money, neck for the jewelry, pocket for the drugs, bag for the drugs. I need a gun. Damn, a bodyguard. No, I need a gun. Why? I defend myself. So I ain't bodyguard, but no, like my man, I let Burkina Faso president. He don't go nowhere without his. I love that. I love that. When I was doing my gambling thing, I wore around my gun on my hip, on my chest, and my ankle. I was strapped. I'm I'm gunned down. Yeah, I was a gun player, but I kept it. Tried to keep it under wrap. But yeah, I admit I was. Me and guns was real close. Okay, and I used to love letting a sucker know I ain't the one. No, I'm good. We had stick up men back today. They walk up on you and start talking real grimy and slick because they got a gun. I talk back real grimy and slick. Why? I got a gun too. That's why. A stick up man only good if the one he gonna stick up ain't got a gun. I'm the worst nightmare. Okay, I'm not the one. Again, a sucker, you get had. Back in my drug dealer days, okay, I carried a gun. What? You can't tell me you're a gangster and you ain't got no gun. Gangsters carry guns. That's what make them gangster. Why? They can kill you. You can be good with your hands. You can have weapons. But if you ain't got no gun, I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. Okay, simple as that. So I didn't go for the other stuff. No, don't worry about it. All right. My old man, we ran an after hour gambling spot. We had one in our basement. We had one on the other side of town. Yeah. But I was the house man, so I had to keep track of security. I had to keep track of cutting the crap game. So I had to watch the house. So I was the house man. I carried a gun. Let everybody know, yeah, I'm here. I'm watching. Okay. I'm at the other spot across town. We had the door. You had to buzz to get in. I was the door man. Wow. One night I come in. Nobody got the jury on. You back then everybody had the gold chain. Everybody dapped out. I come in. Everybody naked. I'm like, what's going on? Stick up man coming. What? Heard stick up man coming. Okay. I got the door tonight. All night long. I'm sitting at the door, buzzing them in. I saw every person that came in, watched every face, and took records of who was in my house. Okay, if Sticker Man's in the house, I know who he is. Nothing happened. Moving on, though. That's what I said. If you ain't got nothing to protect yourself, I carry the gun for protection only. In the discussion, no, I need to protect me. My man Judge said, man got a right to be on top when the situation get a little funky. And if you ain't got one, you got a problem. If you got a gun and you ain't got none, you got a problem. Moving on. All right. I don't respect you as being a gangster if you don't carry a gun. I don't give a damn. What? Don't care how much business you. No, if you in a gun toter, you ain't a gangster. Moving on. Back in my day, simple as that. And I was the house man, and we did the gambling thing. I kept my gun on display, so everybody, yeah, most people, yeah, in that era, oh, they knew I carried a gun. Everybody knew I carried a gun. That's real son. He's strapped. I stay strapped. Moving on. Okay. When I'm by myself, I got my gun. If I'm with my girl, I got my gun. If I'm with my boys, still got my gun. See where I'm going with that? Okay, so yeah. Now, when we sat down, we at that card table, play Tonk. We play Tonk 5, 10, and 15. That means $5 to win, $10 if you come in Tonk, and $15 if you get caught. So that was the starting bit. Everybody come in, take the gun off on the table because it's uncomfortable sitting around playing cards with your gun on your hip. So take it off, put it on the table. You got 4 guns on the table. 4 guys at the card table. It's 4 guns on the table. What that mean? Everybody got a gun. So we always know what we're doing. So that was just that. That was my life. That was my lifestyle. I wanted to just get that out the way because the best part is when I stopped doing that. But when I was doing that, oh, I did that. I did it. All right. Gangsters carry guns because in the streets, you needed to pack heat or what? Get taken out. Now, I know guys got killed with a gun. Okay, never mind. No. You better put it quick on the other guy. Why? What? They call my neighborhood drug war zone. Every week somebody getting killed. Every week somebody getting locked up. So it was an ongoing cycle. And I was pretty much in the mix of it, and I had no problems. I just dipped and dodged and, made sure I stayed out the way. All right. It is what it is. It was what it was. I didn't need to be involved in all that nonsense. Everybody want a reputation. Nah, I'm good. I'm done with it. If you're selling drugs, you don't want to be famous. You want to be cognito, on the low. And everybody said that I had the police on my payroll. I just didn't disrespect the police by flaunting what I was doing in front of their face. We kept our stuff on the low. You didn't run up the cars. We didn't do none of that. So my block stayed clean, stayed moving, go. You park your car, come on to the store, had a little front, go in and get your business, home about your business. Around the corner, this is dog eat dog. But they have my product, so I didn't really give a crap. As long as that money's coming in, I was good. All right, but that's back in the day. All right, but I have shot and I've been shot at. Gunplay was a gangster's way of life. Every now and then, you're going to have, if you got a gun, eventually, you're going to have to be in a position, yeah, that's why you got it, I went out one night, just in case all hell breaks loose, I was all right. But firing a gun at somebody because they firing a gun at you, So again, I tell you, I didn't plan on getting old. Why? Because what I was doing, I didn't think I was gonna live through all that. I seen people dying every week, my best friends and buddies, and I was like, man, this ain't this is the game that I chose to play. Okay, prison did me the world of good. Why? It got me out the game. I won't get out no other way. No, I had to go to prison. So I understand that. It served me well. So thank you. But when I was taught how to shoot a gun, it's by one of my guys who grew up in the neighborhood back in '67 when I was a kid. He had already shot somebody and he running by, police chasing. He said, "Here, little man, hold this." Bag of stuff. I put it, stash. Police run by, go on home, take it, put it in the stash. A little while later, a few days come by. Little man, go get the stuff, give it to him. Everything, whatever there, they ain't touch it. Fast forward in 1978, I was the neighborhood man. That's when I took that picture. I was on top of my game. He was down Broadway prison during this time for shooting the guy. So when he come home, he's called me little man. Little man, they talking about you and out the prison. I'm me a minute. He said, you getting all the money out here. You got your little neighborhood, lock. I said, yeah. He said, yeah. He said, you got a gun? I said, yeah. You know how to shoot? I never went to a fire range in my life. He said, come on. We went to West Side Park. I'll leave that there. But when I had to shoot back on 7th Avenue Projects, I had a shootout that I got involved in. And thank you, my man, for teaching me how to hold that damn thing and do what I need to do. All right, got away with my life. But again, when I saw him again after 10 years, we got together, hooked up. When he came home from prison, he was walking. I gave him some packages. He moved them, got rid of it, bought him a bike, 10 speed. Okay. Got some more packages by another month. He was jumping. He looked around, he doing something, he rolling. Okay, I was supplying him, and he was doing his thing. So he would tell me, if you ever need anything, when I would go take care of my drug deals with the people who I didn't really trust, I took him with me. Okay, he's my dog. He didn't talk. He didn't say nothing. He was my dude. So we did good things together. And when he moved up, he ended up buying a car. He went from a 10 speed to a little moped to a car. He told one dude one night, I said, listen, this motherfucker here, this my man here, little man. Don't mess with him. Why? I hurt somebody over him. Why? That's my man. So we got history. My man passed away, rest in peace, my dude. All right. But he went to prison, and for 10 years, when he came home, he heard what I was doing. He got with me, and we made some money. I put him on the straight and narrow, helped him out. He's still shooting people. He ended up shooting my best friend. All right. But again, he said he heard about me making money in prison. So he heard the word with that somebody gonna come and get me. Stick me up. He got in my back pocket. They never came. Moving on. That's my claim to fame. All right. But when I was gun carrying dude, okay, it made me feel comfortable just to know that, I'm all right, with the gun. Oh, you can't. I'm in my man with Friday. Yeah, you man without the gun. I said, yeah, but it's a lot easier with the gun. I'm with that side. All right, but I wrap this up. I'm having fun too much. All right, I had 3 hostess. Quick story. When my grandmother heard that I was carrying a gun, this is around Thanksgiving time. So, you go have a Thanksgiving, we sit there. She said, grandson, they tell me you carry a gun. Pulled it out. 32, little nickel plate, 32, nice little, perfect for me personally. All right. And she looked at it. Okay, this was Thanksgiving. I said, but Granny, she said, well, why? I said, Granny, come on, you know what I do. You know how this thing goes. She said, okay, you just be careful. All right. Now, my grandma gave the best gifts. She had Bamberger. She's old Bamberger back in the day. So Granny always gave a great gift. That Christmas, know what gift she gave me? A shoulder holster, an ankle holster, and a hip holster. I got 3 holsters from my grandmother for Christmas. That's my grandmother, all right? So she was down by law. All right. I was gunned down. I was hosted up. 3 holsters, chest, hip, and ankle. Yeah, Granny looked out for me. But I was back in that day, I was gun happy. I love guns. And for a while, taking pictures I still got the picture. I'm taking pictures of my little money, everybody ego tripping. Okay, bunch of money, 2 pistols in my hand, joint in my mouth. You couldn't tell me nothing. Ego tripping again, and the picture was just for prosperity. Ain't nobody gonna be. I'm gonna take pictures. They're gonna make sure I ain't gonna lie about that. So yeah, I did that for that. Moving on. But now let's get to the good stuff. Stop. Get out of there. Okay, get off the streets. All right. When I was ego tripping, I lost a lot of friends. What to the game in the gunplay? Yeah, we dropping like flies. That gun thing ain't no joke. All right, but I survived. I survived this setup. Like I said, on 7th Avenue in the projects one night. I had to handle my business. I give my man thanks for teaching me how to do what I need to do because I don't think if I had that lesson, I don't know how I would have handled that. Okay, but I was prepared, so I handled my business. Bullets whizzing past my ears. I'm shooting back, trying to hit whatever I see moving. Okay, I ain't got but 6 of them damn things. I'm being judicious with them. Okay, I ain't no, that wasn't the thing. No, you had to be revolver. You had to be real judicious. So I understood that too. All right, getting past all that. Thank God. Oh wait, now let's talk about the good stuff. I say that for last. Wrapping it up. Let me take it home. Now, I'm still a gangster. No. I just carry books, and I don't carry no Bible. I carry books with knowledge. That's what I do in my downtime. I read, I study. But like they said, as I walk through the valley of evil on this earth in the hood, I shall feel no evil. Why? I got the best man in town with me. I got God on my side now. Okay? I don't need the gun. Excuse me. Moving on. That's why I said I'm still a gangster. I'm just a spiritual gangster. All right. Now I'm God's gangster. I carry books, no Bible, just knowledge to get you to God. Thank God again for allowing me to come through to meet to Him through all the stuff I went through. Man, oh man, oh man. I have God to thank for that. And everybody tell me, well, teachers your calling, teachers calling. So I said, God, if this is my calling, what's all the other stuff? He said, that's how you got the job. Point taken. So I know just what I'm teaching. That's my point. All right. And I'm God's gangster now. Okay, I work for God. My weapon now is what? The truth. That's it. That's all I got. Truth. I still got the gun, but I just don't carry it. But I got the truth all the time. Don't put it down. Okay, that's my new gun. Like my man, no, KRS said, he told Nick Cannon on the show, he said, I'm going to give you a gun. This thing you need to know. God, universe, and nature. In that order. That's the gun. Now you're weaponized with knowledge. That's the gun I carry. Okay? Again, thank you, KRS. Now, I pack, excuse me. Whoa. I'm part of God's gang now. I'm not a Christian, Muslim, or Jew. I'm a spiritual team. That's where I'm at. I'm a conscious God knower, not a believer. I know God. Okay. My job is to get you to know God for yourself. I teach you what? How to do just that, to get God's attention. Righteous, virtuous, living daily will get his attention. That's how I got it. So that's the only way I know. If there's other ways, I ain't saying it's not. I'm just saying I only know one way. The one I took. That's what I'm giving you. I ain't got nobody else's way. I got my own. But I know people who got their ways too. I give away what I call God knowledge. Information that you can use to better yourself, to get close to God by what? Living right, doing right, and being a good person. That's what God wants for you. And when you do those things, He'll recognize you. Trust me. And those who want to what? Know God for themselves or know themselves. Same thing. Okay? So if you want to know yourself, you want to know God, I'm your man. I got you. And what's it? Oh, ignorance is my enemy. Okay? Anybody ignorant of God, I got to help you. While you're in distress, you need help. Self-knowledge is knowing thyself and God. And that's my goal as a right thinker philosophy, to give all my right thinkers information that will get them to what? Know themselves and thyself, aka God, for themselves. Religion give it to you. Everybody got a concept. I have one too, but I practice mine. So I know mine work. I ain't saying nothing about the rest of them. All they can tell you about mine. And that's what I do every day. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Right thinkers, The gangster got the steps side. I got something right things to do. So in closing, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my gangster people who went from the streets to God and passed away. My dude got a ministry called From the Streets to Christ. I'm a gangster. I'm street to spiritual gangster. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got to go. I'm just having fun and enlightening you to do what you need to do for you. That's what I do.